Hi guys, Lauren here, aka Flossabilities, back with Flosstube number 16, I think it is. It is the 12th of December. It's a cold, rainy morning here in the UK, and I am back with my last video of 2021. We made it, guys. Welcome. Thank you those who are returning. Thank you so much for your support this year, and hello to anyone who's new. I think the biggest thing that's happened in November is I've hit 2,000 subscribers. Oh, I can't believe it, guys. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to do some sort of giveaway. I think I've worked out a way of doing some sort of posting in the UK without, if you haven't watched my videos before, I've got this thing where I don't want to give out my address. It's just a rule of doing Flosstube when it's outgoing from channel. But I think I've found a way of doing it in the UK, and for overseas I'll make sure that we've got something we can do. So I think I'll do that in the new year when everyone's settled down. But definitely giveaways on the cards to celebrate such an amazing milestone. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. So what's happened in November? I think the biggest thing I need to tell you is I had another cold. The cold I had in November strikes back with vengeance. You probably can still hear it a bit of me. I only actually turned a corner yesterday. Shoved on loads of makeup. I'm trying to disguise it. But it's absolutely floored me, guys. And I'm not going to lie, Christmas has been hard, feeling so rotten. I'm glad it happened at the beginning part of December because, like I said, I'm starting to feel better now. I had to have a couple of days off work again. I pushed through most of it, but it just left me exhausted and I just didn't want to stitch. So I have got progress, but it's nowhere near what I would normally have. But I'll still show you. I still wanted to come back and say hi. But yeah, I've been floored with it, guys. I've felt really poorly. But yeah, just been trying to eat healthy, plenty of oranges, lots of veg, and just trying to heal myself. But yeah, on to Christmas things now. You'll see there's a lot of decorations behind me. I do have a little behind the scenes video of that. There's a few new cross stitches you might see, giving you a sneak preview there, and you'll see them in the behind the scenes footage. Wearing my Christmas jumper for the season. This says, this is not just any Christmas jumper, and those in the UK will know that this is from Marks and Spencer's. It's a well-known supermarket brand, and they're kind of known for doing high quality food, and they have a slogan every time they do an advert on the telly. You know, say they're advertising sausages, they'll say, this isn't just any sausage, this is M&S, Marks and Spencer's sausage. So this isn't just any Christmas jumper, this is a Marks and Spencer's Christmas jumper. I got this last year from my partner and I love it, so I thought that I would don it for the festive season, seeing as though it's my Christmas Flosstube. So what happened in November? End of November, the only thing I can really tell you is we had a bit of snow. I'll put a little clip of it here, second clip it is. How lovely is that? It was really festive. We don't normally get snow in November. Maybe January, February, in the heart of winter, where I'm from. That's where we would mainly get it. Most years it doesn't stick. You might have a day of snow, and then every couple of years it just goes like crazy, and you just get a really bad snow week. But yeah, it was really nice to have that little dusting of snow. I'm sorry for tea cane coffee, but my voice is going to go if I don't with this cold. So yeah, that was nice. I got the most smidging of haul. I don't. If you've watched me for a long time, I think it was around my birthday. I gave you like a little haul of what I got for my birthday, but it was mainly geared towards kitting up future projects. And there was 2 Krynics I couldn't get for this piece, brought it out, one I want to do in the future, which is Glendon Place Exile Around. And I had it on my wish list in Lakeside Needlecrafts, and it tells you when it was last in stock, and it was last in stock in April 21. And I guess because of COVID and for the UK Brexit, these came in December. And so I said, I've got to get them because I don't know when they're going to come back in again. So I got the final 2 colours I needed for Exile Around, the plentiful Krynic it needs. So I got them. It was 012L fine braid number 8 and 028 very fine braid number 4. Beautiful colours though. Can't wait to use them, guys. That's it for haul. And Christmas is coming. I'm hoping to get a few bits and pieces. You never know. So yeah, that's it really for haul. The plan for today is I'm going to do my behind the scenes footage because I've got 2 FFOs, Christmas FFOs. You've seen them in the past, the actual finish, they're finishes from the past that I've done a while ago, but I finally finished them, and they're dotted about my display, which has changed for Christmas. So I've got a little guided tour I'm going to show you in a minute. There's nothing from Mama this week, I'm so sorry. It's just been a bit manic for everyone with Christmas and being ill and working. So I still wanted to come back and do my best to show you guys what I'd been up to, but there's nothing from Mama this week. I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you me whips and where they're up to. As I said, not very far, but they've made progress. And then at the end, some plans. Because there is one change to my plans, which is quite exciting and a bit different from me. Because usually my plans is I'm going to work on these full coverages again next month. That's about it. So yeah, we'll go to the behind the scenes footage now, and then I shall return and we will do my whips. See you in a minute, guys. Bye. Hi guys, Lauren here. Just giving you a little sneak peek of my Christmas decorations, and mainly the reason we're all here, the cross stitch, and how I've placed it in the scenes. Yeah, so it's just a few bits here that I wanted to show you. This was my most recent FFO that I did before we moved into the house. So this is Sue Hillis, Twas the Night Before Christmas. Hopefully you're getting a glimpse of that sparkly fabric from the Christmas tree lights. This was a bottle green mount board. I used raw opalescent linen and the call for DMC colours. Absolutely love this one, guys. Really, really Christmassy, very traditional. I've got a gold and red frame here, and he's just leaning against the display unit for the cabinet. Just get a glimpse of some of them decorations there. And then I move you over here, just going past my candy cane tree. It's the day, so I can show you it, so it's a lot more effective at night, this. But just to the left of him is one of the new FFOs I told you about. So this is Santa's Secret and the Stockings Were Hung, which are Dimension Kit minis, and they're the same size, so I thought they'd look nice together in this double aperture frame. I chose the Mount Board Bourgeois and this red mahogany. And I'm not normally partial to red mahogany, but I thought it'd look really nice in a red frame for Christmas. So yeah, really enjoyed these 2 pieces, and I'm so glad that they're in their forever home now, because I framed these temporarily a few times before, and I've never been happy with them. So I've kind of properly done it this time, and I'm really happy with them. So they're just next to this kind of display here, and then we go down here to the frosty section, and we have just a frosty woodland animal tree. Again, my love of the animals has come in here, and over here you will see another FFO. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Silent Night. Again, used the colourful fabric for this one. And you see, hopefully, the church is variegated. used a kind of mixture of DMC and Call for special colours that it asks for. I just chose a simple brown frame with the gold to kind of represent the glow in the houses, but we just thought this went very well with this area here, these kind of winter scene. I've got another Country Cottage Needleworks, the Frosty Forest to do, and that's going to go near this scene eventually when I get round to doing it. So yeah, and then an old favourite, you've seen this one before, but this is out by this scene as well. This is it's a temporary home for us, this, so we can't really mark the walls or anything, things like that. So we haven't got a big tree this year, we've just kept our little small ones, and we're just being clever with the space that we've got and making sure that the cross stitch is still out for everyone to see. So yeah, so oh sorry, getting up. So that's it really, guys. Hope you liked seeing the Christmas cross stitch I've done so far up. It's really cozy in here at night, and I'm hoping that if you celebrate Christmas and have decorated, that you're enjoying your displays and your Christmas trees, and I'll see you back over at the main video. Okay, thank you, bye. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that one behind me that you can see is one of the FFOs, and I've got right beside me the Silent Night here. It's actually got this behind it, so I can put it in different places. But as I said, this is our temporary home, and we just kind of worked with the space we had and without having to kind of make anything too permanent. So yeah, but it's really cosy sitting from my cross stitch spot, which is just to the left here, and I can kind of see on the angle everything, so it's really cosy at night. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's move on to whips. I'll do cheese delivery first. That's had its least progress. That's when most of the cold was taking impact. I did stitch on it most nights. It was just, in the old days, I've been able to do like, 500 to 700 stitches a night, just something daft. And then because of the cold, and then if I'd been working that day, if I touched it, it might be like 100 stitches. I had to put it down, just needed to lie down, just so tired. So we'll do that one first. But so this is what it'll look like when it's finished. And this is what it looked like last time you saw it. Okay, so this is where we are at today. Working on that bottom, I think it's left hand to you guys, this corner here. But I'll just show you the whole piece so far. It's crinkled, so sorry. Okay, I'll just bend over and we'll go over the main bit that I've been working on. It's getting harder to bend now, guys. Okay, so this is the top of the page. I've extended the page because we're at the bottom now and there's a partial page. So I've made these pages bigger. Last time you saw it, it doesn't look much, but a lot of this wasn't filled in, and it's a very light creamy colour, lots of different creams. And it took quite a lot to fill that in with lots of different dots of creams. But I did finish the page in this rotation, and I moved on to this page, and I've mainly brought him down because he's the darkest and I always work darks first. So he's got more of a body, and then we're starting to see the outline of the box. This, where I've travelled on to the next page, this kind of blob here, that's going to be the mouse that's scurrying up the box. So it's moving on to a nicer section now, because this bit was a little bit boring, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, not a lot of progress. So last time you saw it, when I'd just finished working on it a few months ago, it was at 71.49%. It's now at 74.10%, and in the kind of space of 30 days since I've seen you, I've only done 3,207 stitches, so not a lot, guys. But yeah, him and me have unfinished business. I think I'm actually just going to pop him back in the Q-snap today. It's Sunday today. I've done my chores, I'm starting to feel a bit better. Well, I've done the video, and I think I'm just going to have a bit of a leisure stitching day, and I'm going to get some good progress on him and get going with the new month. So yeah, so he's looking lovely generally. It's just that I would have liked to have seen a bit more progress on that bottom final row in the amount of time that I've had. You can't help being ill, it happens, doesn't it? So that's fine. All of these, by the way, are by the artist Chris Dunn, and they're charted by Paine Free Crafts. And they're all stitched on 25 count easy guide fabric, and I stitch with 2 strands over 1. So that's for all of these things I'm showing you. So the next one is Wise Old Owl, and this is what it'll look like when it's finished. And this is what it looked like last time you saw it. Okay, so he had a bit more progress on him, mainly because the area I'm at, it was a mix of 4 colours, because I'm on the book. So I'll show you. So there's the overview, guys, and we'll just go in. So it's this bottom row I have been working on. I said last time, a few months ago, when it was my last time working on him, before I focused on Halloween piece, which you've not seen, it's in my last video. I had a focus of that one for a few months. I had to finish this, and then the owl's done, and I've done that this time. So he is all finished. I basically had a whole page of book, and it's leaning against another book. So it's been a very kind of monotonous page of lots of colours just to make up this book. Then I went on to this page, and we've got a magnifying glass in here, leaning on this book that this book's leaning on. I've got most of the spine in. There's going to be a prism here on the next book, on top of this book still, that's leaning. I would have liked to have got to the end of the book in this rotation, but again, because of how I was feeling, it just wasn't possible. He was, last time we saw him, at 63.63%. I've done 11,322 stitches, and now he's at 68.15%. So compared to cheese delivery, 11,000 stitches, that's not too bad. It's just because he had the most time on him, and now that Halloween's gone, there's 15 days he's being worked on. I could have done more. But yeah, he is coming, and after this row of pages, I'm going to combine the last one. It's only a baby row on this one, and I'm on the last row of pages. So yeah, so we're heading towards, it's 68.15, so let's try and get to at least in the 70s with him, would be nice. But they're looking great. So that's it for my whips. As you know, if you watch my channel, I very much like to get things finished. So I don't give myself loads when I've got big whips, because I want them done in a timely fashion. So yeah, that brings me nicely onto plans. So obviously the plan is for the rest of December, I'm going to work on these 2 whips. I've got some time off around Christmas. I am working Christmas Eve, but I've got the day off before, and then I'm off for like 5 days, in for 1, off for another 5, something like that. So I have got some time off. Obviously some of it will be filled with doing Christmas things, and I can't always stitch on them days, or if I can, it's limited. So time off at Christmas doesn't always equal more stitchy time for me, but I should definitely have some days where we're doing nothing. It's like, you know, the 27th, you know, it's all done and just chill, and I'll do a lot of stitching then. So the plan is to work on them, and another plan is that I want to try and get back in the routine that I was in before the last couple of videos, which is to come to you around the first weekend of every month to review the month prior. So you'll probably see a video quicker from me in terms of space of time. So I'll try and come back around the first weekend of January, and obviously there might not be as much progress again just because it's quicker to the video, you know, but we'll see. The most exciting plan is that I know already, because I asked for it, a pattern that I'm getting that I'm going to start in January. And the reason for it is that this is a stitch along. It's from Paine Free Crafts. So Paine Free Crafts, the charter of these items, they have done a stitch along every year or every other year. And what they do, which is special, is they you know, commission an artist. I think they've done one with Stanley Morrison before, or something. Is it Stanley Morris? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Lots of kind of dragons and things like that, mythical animals. They commission an artist to make a one-off piece that they then chart. And even though they normally chart full coverage, the actual sal is fractional, black work, can be a bit full coverage, could be anything. And they revealed the 2022 sal, which you'll get the first instalment of in January 2022, and it lasts 11 months till November 22, and then you've got December for finishing. They revealed it was Chris Dunn, the artist of these, and the theme is Wind in the Willows, and that's all we got told. Well, I'm not going to watch everyone else on the Paine Free Crafts group stitching my favourite artist every month just because I don't want to start anything new until these are done. So this is my one exception to the rule. And I think I've done well. I've held off. It's been a whole year without any new starts. So my partner has very kindly already bought the chart for me. So in essence, he's kind of paid and said, Lauren's taking part. And what will happen is every month a new segment of this piece will be released. I have no idea what it will look like. All we've been told is, you know, what count it would probably work best on, what type of colour, sorry, camera's shouting at me, what type of colour fabric it would work on. So I'm going to wait and see what the first instalment is in January, and then pick a fabric that I would like to do it on, because at the moment I'm only speculating in my mind what it could look like. I'm just excited. So yeah, if you want more details of the sal and you'd like to join me and us, it's Paine Free Crafts Facebook group for a start, you can join up there. There's a whole host of info, but in my show notes I'll put the link to the sal so that if you want to go in and purchase it, it's very reasonable. PDF, I think it's £15, and you've got 11 pieces that are going to come to you for that price. And then if you're someone who would prefer it to be a kit, you can go on and do it like that as well. I always do just the PDFs because I've got the full set of DMC. I'm just that type of person that prefers PDF, but that's why there's choice, so you can do whatever works for you. So I will have a new start, a January new start, a New Year new start, which is the Paine Free Crafts sal, and you guys can join me in that journey. I'm going to squeeze him in, make room for him. We've been told that each month is very different, so you could have one that's quite a quick month and then one that could be very long. So my goal is to finish it in the month it's released, but not at the expense of losing loads of time on these. So I'm probably going to aim for around 5 days on the sal, and if it needs a bit more and I feel like I've done well with these, I'll give it a bit more. So you probably won't actually see it unless it's released really early Jan in my next video. It might be 1st of Feb that I'm showing you what was released in Jan, and then what the completed segment is. But yeah, very, very exciting. I just, with that artist and that theme, I could not watch everyone else do it and not be jealous. I was like, no way am I watching everyone else doing that. No, I had to have that one. So yeah, so very exciting though that we've got a new start happening, and that's it really. The plan for 2022 is to finish these whips as quickly as I can. I'm kind of ready to be finished with them now, so I'm hoping that by late spring, fingers crossed, both are done, because I've already, as you know if you've been watching my channel, plans of what I would like my new rotation to be, where I'm just going to probably have one full coverage and just work on some of my non-full coverage for a bit and keep rotating in as and when I finish something. And obviously now, Paine Free Craft sale, that's a year-long sale, so I don't sign myself up to small things, it's always got to be something big. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for your kind comments and words. Sorry, the sun has just come in, is lighting me up like an angel here. So bright. Yeah, thank you so much for your support, kind comments, and for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers. That is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for sticking by me. I know some of you privately message me and give me words of encouragement, because I always seem sometimes a bit of a Debbie Downer, but I don't mean to be. But yeah, I hope if you celebrate Christmas or whatever you celebrate, that you have just a wonderful time with your family, or you have some self-love and you enjoy your stitching, and yeah, we'll got through another year, and I will come back and see you guys around the beginning of 2022. Merry Christmas, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.